Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're taking a look at the game between Team Marino, Tinkerino, and Asus Polar for the Dota Pit League Season 3. And that's the ticket I went with. I don't know, the Dota Pit was fun the last time around, so I thought it wouldn't be too bad of a pick. As you can hear, my voice is back! Most of it, at least. It's not entirely done yet, you know, the progress of healing that is, but... I'm feeling pretty good right now. As I thought, since I want to get back on a schedule of 2 videos a day, this right here is super fucking easy, and I kind of have to kill some time anyway before I can go record other stuff, because it's too early to record that other stuff. So that's why we're doing this. This game looked interesting, not because of the heroes or anything like that, though there were some interesting little fellows in there as well, but mostly because of the items, because one team went full retard, so... You know, that's why. I don't know how the game is gonna go. I don't check that much. Basically, how I usually do it is, I open it up, I check duration, I check score, I check items. And if there's nothing that seems interesting in those 3 things, then I'm just like, you know, let's just, nah. Yeah. But this one seemed interesting, so that's what we're doing. I still got T around, because I don't know how much I can power through this without T, but... Or how much I really should. But, you know, you get the idea. Anyway. So, we got Juggernaut, Vengeful Spirit, Enigma, and Phoenix for Team Marino, Tinkerino. That's pretty solid, I would say. I mean, that's a lot of AoE. It's pretty scary. Pretty scary. Like, that's a lot of AoE. And they can really put the hurt on people with that. I mean, Phoenix with Enigma already is super fucking scary. It's gonna be interesting to see. Juggernaut, of course, always a good pick. I don't think you need to justify a Juggernaut. It's gonna be interesting to see what they pick last. Probably a mid hero. I mean, currently they got that Juggernaut Vengeful Spirit lane with the Enigma and the jungle. Phoenix probably off lane. Enigma could also off lane, but I think that's unlikely. Simply because Enigma's such a great jungler, right? But I'm guessing we're gonna see a mid hero coming out from Team Tinker. On the other side, we've got Ancient Apparition, Beastmaster, Treant Protector, and Silencer. As we see a Magnus band. So that's of course either a mid or an off lane. Yeah. You know, I think Magnus ban is okay right here. I think that's a little silly because then you're assuming that, right, the last ban is you saying, okay, this is the hero you're gonna pick. Or this is the hero we really don't want you to pick, right? Like, either this was your plan or this hero destroys our plan. That's what the last pick is about.
5 seconds.
Magnus seems a little weird for that, if I'm completely honest. I don't think Team Tinker would have gone with a Magnus. I could see something like a Storm Spirit working out well. Is he banned? No, Wind Ranger. That is interesting. I didn't expect to see a Wind Ranger. We're gonna see what that is all about. And, well... actually talking about bans, I guess we can quickly cover down Troll. Just amazing hero, right? It's especially silly with a Juggernaut. Early on you don't know if you're gonna get the Juggernaut, so it's just like, you know. Let's just get rid of the Troll to make sure. We got Brewmaster, really powerful hero. Slark, very tricky to deal with.
10 seconds.
I think it's weird that they would ban the Slark after seeing the Ancient Apparition. Wait, no, actually that makes sense. The other team shouldn't ban the Slark. Venomancer. Venomancer has a lot of AoE that cancels Blink Dagger, so they probably want to have some of those available. And then Medusa, just to make sure they don't get overwhelmed in the late game, which that hero is very good at. Then on the other side, bans, we had an Axe, because Axe is really silly. Io, because Io can do silly things. I wouldn't say, oh no, wait, let's go back. I'm interested now. I want to see that. No. Morphling, yeah, that's cute. You chill. Doesn't this work? It doesn't.
Reserve time.
Okay, boys, I tried. I don't remember what the last few bans were. Oh, well. So. Got a Morphling last pick coming out from ASUS. That's an interesting hero, definitely. But, hey, we're gonna see how this one plays out for them. So, Morphling gonna be taking the mid lane here. Beastmaster, of course, offline. And then just the good old safe lane with what exactly? Silencer? Farming silencer? Where's the tree? Treant is currently doing whatever the fuck. I don't know. Warding, I guess. Put down a bunch of sentries to block the camps. That's of course a straight up fuck you to the Enigma. Yeah. You know, it's a powerful strategy. It really is. It's super risky, but you know, that's what they got the Treant for, right? He's got actually really solid invisibility at level 1. And on top of that, he bought himself boots, so he's moving rather quickly. Yeah, you know, I'm guessing that hero would be safe putting down some wards like that. Now, Enigma's gonna struggle to find some farm, so that's interesting. We got the Wind Ranger in the mid lane. I love that. I love seeing Wind Ranger as a core. I think she's totally viable as a core. She can deal so much damage. We've got Juggernaut going up against the Beastmaster up top, and just Enigma with the Venture Spirit currently roaming through the jungle. They got themselves some sentries, so they're gonna try to counterward this. Putting that down. You know, just making sure that he didn't go for any fancy backwards blocking shenanigans. And this doesn't block the camp, right? So, you know, he's gonna be fine. Mid lane is gonna be very interesting. The thing is, I think Wind Ranger wins this lane. She's got superior range. I think she deals, I guess, you know, more saying she deals more damage is a little weird with her Morphling, because Morphling can change how much damage he deals. But, you know, like, if he wants to be at a reasonable amount of HP, yeah, she deals more damage. And another thing that's cool about this Wind Ranger is actually she got a really high damage nuke, which is a definitely good way of dealing with a Morphling. So, you know, I can see her doing well here. I can see her doing really well right here. But then again, at the same time, we're talking about a Morphling. Morphling is a very powerful, very scary hero. While I can see her doing well, we're probably gonna see the Morphling shit on her soul. Well, that is if we eventually figure out whether or not she has one. Meantime, the pink panda is just fighting it out with the boar. I like that, you know what, somebody has to. Bottom lane, we've got a farming Treant Protector. So this is gonna be the fabled farming Treant Protector that we have all heard about so much. It's gonna be interesting to see how this actually plays out for them. I gotta admit, I'm not too happy about it. You know what I would love to see is like, get a Hand of Midas on the Treant, and then just let the Silencer farm a Hand of Midas as well. And then, I don't know, give the farm back to the Treant or something. But just slap a Hand of Midas on the Silencer, that would be pretty cool. I like Silencer as a core a ton. That hero deals a lot of damage with just a few items. He really hurts her. Now, the problem is, of course, he doesn't have, like, the most useful abilities against, like, Team Tinker. Like, well, not... Wait, let me rephrase that. He doesn't have the most useful carry abilities against Team Tinker. Because Juggernaut, he's got magic immunity, and he doesn't care about any of the bullshit during the ultimate, right? Wind Ranger. Difficult to hit, so, you know, your glaze are not gonna connect, and, yeah, it's gonna make it a bit difficult. We've got the Phoenix, who of course can simply turn into an egg, which then again means that your glaze don't do anything. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how the Treant Protector plays out, though. I have tried the whole farming Treant thing, didn't really work out for me, if I'm completely honest. I probably did it wrong, though, so... I don't know, man, I don't know. It's interesting. So the theory here, of course, is you get Aghanims, and then you put Aghanims everywhere. Because it only got a 20-second cooldown now, and then you cast your ultimate to farm all of the jungle camps in the entire world at the same time. It does work, and you get a lot of money. Now the problem, of course, is that you... that you miss first blood. Yes, that is a problem indeed. I mean, it wasn't too interesting. It was a Phoenix. Wait, does he have vision on him? Yeah, he just kind of sees him. And then he gets murdered by him. Well, you know. I guess I've seen worse plays, but not many. I don't know what the AA was thinking there. I mean, you're not gonna win that fight, and the bounty certainly isn't worth it. You know, I see that a lot actually, where people like 100% overextend for a bounty. Like, they commit 5 heroes to getting the bounty, they all die, and afterwards it's worth it. And it's just like, you know what? It's fine, because I'm not on your team. But if I was, oh man, there would be a wrath from the heavens coming now. There probably wouldn't be, because I would be part of the 5. But you know, you get the idea, you get the idea. So, currently, actually, the win range is leading the charge if it comes to money. Poor old Illidan can't handle the long range coming out from that hero. She actually got a fantastic attack animation too. Actually, like, attack animation and projectile, both incredible. Like, on the wind ranger, definitely. I mean, it's just a fucking arrow. It's very simplistic, but it does its job really well. So, you know, it's actually going to be interesting to see what she goes for, though. The obvious item choice, of course, is something like Force Staff into Lightnings, into Aghanim's. I could see that being really powerful. But I don't know, right? This is the first time I'm seeing a carry Wind Ranger in competitive, so it's gonna be definitely interesting. Treant Protector already got himself a Staff of Wizardry, so yes, indeed, he's gonna rush Aghanim's, and then he's probably gonna give up the lane to the Silencer so he can get himself some items. And, or maybe the Silencer is just like, fuck you, I want some items right now. Maybe that's how it goes. But I think then they're gonna give up the lane to the Silencer. The Treant is gonna go ahead and get his vision started, and then farm the entire map, like, with the ultimate. That's actually not too bad, because the ultimate doesn't have that long of a cooldown. I mean, it's 70 seconds. 70 seconds is pretty hefty, but it's definitely something you can use to farm. Especially early on, where it's not that important. So I'm guessing their plan is also to slow the game down a little. You know, not have it too aggressive, not have it too active. Just, you know, get some items going and then go from there. Beastmaster, in the meantime, he's doing okay up top. I mean, he hasn't died yet, which in my book is okay, right? That like if you're in an off lane, and especially with a hero like Beastmaster, who really can't do anything, right? Like, what makes Beastmaster usable in the offlane is because he has vision from the Hawk, and he can last hit with the little boars. Now, you might say, oh, that's pretty good, right? No, it's not. Like, it's god awful. It's just not gonna be enough to get a whole lot of anything done. I mean, it's enough to actually justify putting him into the lane, and Beastmaster overall is a very powerful hero. I mean, the ultimate is ridiculous, let's be honest. But right now, Jarok's coming in, pops the stun, pops the black hole, we got an Omni Slash on top of that, and down he goes. So, you know, that is just a very simple, very easy kill, and I can really take this whenever. Now, I don't think they're gonna need the black hole the next time around, but hold that thought. In the meantime, we've got Phoenix getting slapped around by the Treant Protector after taking down the Silencer. Now, Treant is in a little bit of trouble, but he's just gonna go invisible and hide in the forest, hide in the shades. Gonna be fine as a result, and that was a 1-for-1 at the bottom lane. Pretty interesting. I mean, I'm guessing there was another support that got cocky and tried to fight the Phoenix. If I can just give you this piece of advice, don't try to fight the Phoenix. I mean, the hero looks tempting because it's basically a giant grilled... No, it's not even a grilled chicken. It's a giant chicken that grills itself. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. I know. But it's gonna kill you. So you really need to be careful with that. You need to stop. And I feel like the Silencer and the AA aren't quite aware of it. So, you know. Bit of a side note, by the way. He's now getting the access over the boar because this right here... Actually, no, that's not how it works anymore. You know what? Forget what I was about to say. It used to be that there's only 2 stages of war. Actually, there were 3 stages. There were no bore, lesser bore, and big bore. I thought it was still the same. It's not. Like, the board just scales. So, there's not really any reason why he would scale the axes now, other than him wanting to have them at level 8 for the boost. You always want to make sure that you have, like, the most fighting power you can have at level 8. Because level 8 is actually really the difficult level to get past. It takes 600 experience to get to level 8, right? And it takes 1200 to get to level 9, which is a lot more. AA gonna get popped right here. Invisibility coming out from the Wind Ranger. Not much he can do about that one. It's just unfortunate that it happened. Treant. He needs 1,000 more gold. If we take a look at... What's his GPM at? What's his GPM at right now? 300. That's actually not that great. Interesting. But, you know, like, he's probably gonna get it in like 2 or 3 minutes. So he... I don't know if that's okay. I actually don't know. Like, what is your Aghanim's timing here? What is the Aghanim's timing? Oh, Treant. Buddy, you're not gonna make it. Casts the ultimate just to be a bit of a douchebag, to be honest. And down he goes. Wind range used. So that tower is gonna go down. And in the meantime, Illidan takes down the Vengeful Spirit with his double damage. He's not quite done yet. He wants to take the Juggernaut as well, and he will get, of course, the support coming out from the Beastmaster and the AA, both of which we also at the top lane and are now gonna proceed to push the tower. So, while they lost the bottom one, they're gonna go ahead and trade it up, which seems fine, honestly, especially considering they got a kill on the Juggernaut as well. There's actually a very mirrored experience going on right now. Except that Team Tinker doesn't seem to want to stop. I mean, they already got the tier 2 down to about half HP. That's a little worrisome, but oh well. What is that name? Fgord Trush Mugs. Yeah. Fuck you. If your name... Look, if your name is something silly like that, you're the hero. Like, you're Treant Protector. Look. Look. Koikwa. Like, that is a stupid name, right? But I can at least get it, right? I can at least, you know... Sauro. I like that. Sauro. Right? That's his name. Even fits to Juggernaut. Fantastic. Like, I would imagine that Juggernaut, if he wasn't called Yonero, he could be called Sauro. Why not? That makes sense. That sounds Juggernautish. I don't have a problem with him being called that. Right, that's fine. We got Mag on the Beastmaster. You know, we got Illidan Stormrage, which is a stupid name because you're not Illidan Stormrage, shut up. But at least I can pronounce it, right? At least it's a name. We got Phobos. DK Phobos. You know what? I can even be okay with the DK. But you shut the fuck up. You're Treant. Right? Like a little. Little DZE. Or just little. Right? This is little. You're Treant. And that's just how it is. You're never gonna be unique. You're just gonna be a hero. See, this is Flow. Now that's not really the greatest name either. Because it's just so unimaginative. But, you know, at least he is Flow. And not Phoenix. Like you are. I'm guessing he doesn't give a fuck. He's got his Aghanims ready, so it's gonna be interesting. Those 2 towers really sped up his farm. And I wonder what's gonna happen next. I mean, this is really where it gets interesting. Beastmaster is stacking and farming the stack with the silence at the moment. He got himself a Medallion of Courage, which I think is a really cute item. With the Tranquils and the Medallion, he's actually sitting at a high amount of armor. And, oh, Juggernaut is dropping low. The heal is gonna start setting in a second. There we go. They're not gonna challenge it. But he's sitting at 17 armor, which is a lot. Like, that's gonna keep him safe from the Juggernaut for quite a while. Talking about the Juggernaut, he got an Aegis. He got himself his Mask of Madness. Wonder what he goes for next. There's actually like a huge variance in item builds if it comes to that hero. Trian got the Aghanims now. Expect him to start putting down trees. He already got one over here. Got a second down here. Now, something to keep in mind about Trian Protector with Aghanims. You only get the damage from the ultimate if one of the trees actually connects, right? So, if Trian Protector casts his ultimate, that is worse than if a tree casts the ultimate. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of heroes down. He gets the damage on them too. Vengeful Spirit already gonna go down. Was not able to do anything at all. The Phoenix pops his egg. That's actually gonna keep him safe. Juggernaut bounces around a little. Trian Protector next in line. 3-man Black Hole. Silencer goes down. Storm Rage goes down. Beastmaster last in line. And that's a team wipe in favor of Team Tinker. They're gonna go ahead and take down this tower. That was a big fight with some big ultimates. Phoenix. There was not enough commitment to killing him, and I think that really came in to hurt him. And of course a beautiful ultimate coming out from Jarax, who now should be able to afford his BKB, if not BKB, what I'm saying, Blink Dagger, if that is what he's going for. Sorry. I think a Blink Dagger would be nice. I can see why he would decide to not go for it though. It's you know, this game is a little tricky for that. There's a lot of long range stuff flying around, and frankly he needs a BKB. Like, he needs one. Against a Silencer, he needs a BKB. But I don't know. Actually, there's a case to be made for the BKB not being that great against Silencer. There really is. Because usually you cast your BKB, right? You cast your ultimate. Against Silencer, he's gonna cast his Silence no matter what, right? And it's gonna break through the BKB. But of course, like, if you manage to do it the other way around, right? You get Silence, you BKB them, and then you cast your Black Hole, then you benefit from it. It's a bit of a tricky call. I think he's gonna benefit from it if he goes for it, but oh, that's a cute little... Oh, I like that one. But, you know, he's gonna benefit from it, I feel. But hey, we're gonna see about that. Anyway, Trian Protector, yeah, he's already being active. And as you can see, the places where he actually puts it, there are creep camps there, right? This creep camp is inside of the ultimate. This creep camp obviously is inside, I mean seriously. And this one is also inside. So what he's actually doing that. Like, he actually plans on farming the jungle. I mean, who am I to judge him, right? Who am I to judge him? He also got one down here, which is nice because that actually allows him to farm the lane. It would be interesting if somebody did something like this and just put it all over all the lanes. I don't know. I think it would be kind of funny. Top tower. The wind range is used, so it's taking quite a bit of damage here, but... Oh, sentry down. So they know. Ice Blast. It's flying. There's a tree down. And there's a tree down over here, which is far more important. It actually catches all of them. Down they go. Actually, only 2 of them. Wind range are gonna be able to just wind range her way out of there. Which, by the way, I have just given up. This is wind range, and this is wind range, and this is wind range, and that's wind range. I don't care. Whatever. It's all wind range to me. Oh, she went for a Blink Dagger. I like that. You know what? I said 4 staff, she says Blink Dagger. Doesn't really... I think that's really a matter of preference. Though I like the Blink Dagger. I think the Blink Dagger is a fun item. So, you know, I can see that working out. Definitely. Not too sure how much I like the Hand of Midas, though. Hand of Midas is a big investment. It's not that cheap. Let's take a look at the items. Oh, of course. Manta style. I like that. A lot of Morphlings always fall into the trap of Lincoln's Sphere, and I'm happy that he isn't, because frankly Lincolns wouldn't do anything for him here. Not quite sure if the Mantis die will, because frankly they've got a lot of AoE they're going up against, so it's a tricky situation. Oh, meantime, AA and Phoenix both go. Wait, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Phoenix is dead. Oh well. Beastmaster stunned up. Omni Slash. He's tanking it out, but you know, even with the living armor, not enough. There are 3 heroes around. Morphling coming in. He's gonna burst down the Pink Panda, no problem. There he goes. Might even have been unnecessary, but I don't think they could have taken another kill anyway, so might as well take that one, right? So, camp. The cool thing about this too is even if you stop using it for money, right, the Treant ultimate, even once you stop with that and you start using it for fights, I mean, it's still set up in such a way that you will get money, right? That's still gonna happen. So, yeah, you know, pretty neat. Ice Blast gonna connect. Morphling coming in. Oh, the big shotgun, forcing the Phoenix right into the bubble, and down he goes. I wonder if you will see just a straight up shotgun build from the Morphling. I mean, so far the Adaptive Strike has been doing great for him, and that's actually a cool thing. Like, a lot of people seem to forget that Adaptive Strike in of itself deals a lot of damage. I mean, it's really powerful. Like, everybody's always in the, well, you know, you gotta shotgun them with the Ethereal Blade, else it's just not that. No, it's good. It's a strong ability. As you can see, it deals a lot of damage, especially if you add a few attacks and a waveform on top of it. Wow, man, that hurts a lot. Meantime, Treant, that's, I think, the first ultimate we saw used for farming. So as you can see, it doesn't actually kill all of the big camps. Big part of that is that Treant, I think at the time, was still level 10. Which means that it you know, it deals less damage as the duration is lower. But it doesn't kill even if the ultimate is maxed out. So you need to use 2. You need to use 2 of them to take down all of the camps. And of course, if there's a magic immune camp, I mean, you're not gonna kill it. That's just not gonna happen. Now, I wonder what else the Treant is going for. The obvious choice is the Refresher, right? You go for the Refresher if there's a big team fight and you have the trees all around. You get to go really silly with that. On top of it, it gives you a lot of regen to work with, so you get to put down a lot of ice in the forest, which I personally like a lot. I still think he needs a Blink Dagger. I think a Blink Dagger is very good on Treant. It just allows you to get nice ultimates. You might say, you know, it's not that difficult to get a good ultimate with that hero. Yeah, but, you know, you still want really good ones. So, oh, Omni Slash on Illidan. Just base forms out, so he's gonna be okay. Ice Blast hit quite a few heroes, but I don't know if there's gonna be much that comes from it other than the roar on Jerax. Jerax gonna get stunned up by the AA too, and he might go down. Wait, is he? Yes, he went down, but the Phoenix Act popped and blasted everybody else in the surrounding area. Now Wind Ranger, Wind Ranging away. Wind Rangers the silencer to the trees, so that's a nice shot right there. And that's a pretty big fight for Team Tinker. I mean, they keep winning these team fights. I think they're doing really well. They're actually not doing that well. Oh, that's interesting. So Illidan is destroying them in terms of pure farm. Now, if you take a look at the last hit score, right, he is crushing everybody. Like, it's not... The Enigma's kind of close, but that doesn't count. Nobody gives a shit about the Enigma, right? So, Illidan is destroying people in terms of pure farm. Now, he also leads the net worth, but not as much as you would think based on the creep score. That's because, you know, like, Team Tinker is being very aggressive and they keep winning these team fights. And actually, an interesting statistic this game as well is hero deaths and kills. I mean, just look at the colors. Right? That should explain everything. Illidan 7-1, and his team is just somewhere down the hill. I mean, they aren't really even on the hill anymore. That hill has been climbed without him. And that's the second Roshan. Saro gonna take that one. He now got a Manta style down. Jerax went for a Bloodstone of all items. That's interesting. Let me be honest, I don't think that's particularly great. I mean, if you want those kind of stats, why not get an Aghanim's? That at least deals quite a bit of damage. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know what to think of that. Aghanim's coming out on the Wind Ranger, so she does have the 0% damage reduction in a bit, as she's about to hit level 16. She needs some damage now, frankly. This is why, personally, I would rather get the lightnings first, because first of all it helps you farm a little. But you don't deal any damage anyway. Right, I mean, like the Aghanim's, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but you just don't really deal that much damage, so it's just like not a big deal at all. I also like that they're killing the trees. They don't have any vision on it, at least as long as the Juggernaut isn't around, who does have a gem. But the Wind Ranger is just shooting at the spots where it seems reasonable to put trees. And I think that's a nice way to go about it. I mean, you gotta be proactive with the treant, right? Like, you gotta stop him from putting his shit everywhere, because he will. And he actually hasn't been doing too well on that. If you take a look at this, like, this is really all he's got, but he's gonna start taking over in a bit. I promise you. Roar coming out on Sarah. Keep in mind, he does have the edges. Magic immunity used. Omni Slashers ready though, so is the Manta Star. And down he goes. Well, that didn't take very long. Meantime, Illidan. Holy shit, they just destroyed Team Tinker in a matter of seconds. That's 3 heroes down. How the fuck did that happen? I believe Illidan just shotgunned Sauro's soul, because that hurt bad. Holy shit. I mean, that's the power of that hero, right? And Juggernaut isn't too tanky, actually. I mean, Juggernaut is a pretty squishy hero. Did he activate the Mask of Madness? He must have. Like, look. I know shotgun deals a lot of damage, but that was ridiculous, right? That was a bit much. Pretty sure that they had the Mask of Madness active, because else I just don't see that happening. Shiva's guard on the Phoenix now. I like that. Shiva's guard on Phoenix is always cute. Holy hell, he got a Hand of Midas too. Does anybody in this game not have a Hand of Midas? I mean, you gotta be shitting me now. Meantime, Storm Rage. He's gonna go down. Trades his life for the Wind Ranger. I mean, that's not too bad of a hero to trade your life for, but you're the one hero that really shouldn't trade his life for anybody, because you are worth more than anybody else. So, you know, Shiva is really cool on the Phoenix. I mean, you get to do the whole diving ice field thingy, but, you know, like, just in theory, you pop your egg, everybody else has his attack speed slowed, so it's less likely they're actually gonna kill the egg. It's pretty good. It's a really nice combo. Treant, he now got a gem, and is really close to his refresher, actually. Still putting down trees, still using it to farm. Though there's actually nothing in these camps. So, I mean, he just uses ultimate to farm like this. Oh, well, I guess that's okay. I really wish he wasn't too stuck in that mentality right here. I feel like a lot of Treants that do this, they just get too overrun with the mindset of, well, that is what I do, right? Like, this is just all I'm gonna do all game. And you don't have to do that, right? You can't just say, okay, fuck it, I got the Aghanims anyway, let me go ahead and get us some vision. I mean, frankly, the fact that he hasn't put an Eye of the Forest down in the Roshan pit is insulting.
What's with all the scribble?
Now, of course, he can't do that without a blink dagger, but I still think he should get a blink dagger. Oh well. Sentries put down. They don't want to get close. Did you see that? The entire team sat back really, really far, because if somebody gets close, they might get rooted and then they might be fucked. So, you know, let's sit back and let the Wind Ranger just shoot the tree. Poor little tree. Poor little tree. Morphling pushing down the mid. He does have an illusion ready, so he can be in the fight at any moment. And Illidan ain't afraid of shit. He now got himself another ultimate orb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he doesn't go back. Oh wait, he does. That works, okay. That was really close, I suppose. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get any closer than that. Holy shit, he actually got back. Okay. Well, he's got the mid tower, that's really good. That is quite the valuable kill, and they even managed to defend the top tier 1, so ASUS is actually doing rather solid right here. Still really even on that as well. It's just all Illidan. My god, this guy is so farmed. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how he's got that much money. And it's like the rest of this team ain't got shit, but somehow that's still good enough. Well, Trian, once he gets the refresher, is super fucking scary. I mean, seriously. It's just that, and that presence of the hero. Like, Trian is the kind of hero where he's always around, because you don't know where the fuck he is and what he's gonna do to you. So you just have to assume that he's there. That's just the assumption that you have to work with. And that is a bit... that's kind of awful. Because you're constantly sitting there panicking over getting caught in that ultimate. And the thing is, once they actually do get caught, like if that happens, they're dead. Like, Aghanim's refresher? No, they don't. It's too much damage, too much disable. If there's any sort of follow-up to that, that's game over, right there. And Team Tinker is well aware of that, and I think that's actually playing into their mindset a little. That would stress me out a ton, that's for certain. It's also why they keep putting down these sentries everywhere they move. It's kind of like playing against the techies, except like that the hero's actually scary. So, you know. God, I gotta sit down in a different position. My shoulder is dying. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Oh well. So, we got Necrobook 3 on the Beastmaster, which is an incredible item. Would like to see a Blink Dagger, though. I'm guessing that's what he was working on right now. Refresher done over here. We got Aghanims coming out in a bit on the A, which of course is really powerful. We got Aghanims on a bit coming out on the Silencer, which is pretty good. I've actually come kind of a little... I don't know, I still like the Aghanims on the Silencer. It's just not that, like, game-breakingly useful. Like, it's not as good as the AA Aghanims, let's be honest. But frankly, as a support Silencer, what else are you gonna buy? So, you know. Illidan got himself a Scotty, as I was about to mention that. You know, he should really have it done by now. So, on the other side, well, that's a Vengeful Spirit, that doesn't count. We got Critical Strike actually coming out on the Wind Ranger. You know what, I don't mind that either. That's fine. That's definitely fine. She's gonna hit very hard with that. And, you know, like, it's a little tricky. Like, you definitely... I like Lightnings because it gives a lot of damage, right? But you want to upgrade the Lightnings eventually, and then you don't really benefit from the attack speed because you're hoping to use your ultimate at any occasion where you hit something anyway. So it's just like, nah. but
Do nothing about that
I like it still.
right now.
Juggernaut got himself a basher now, working on the Abyssal Blade. Top tower goes down.
Top tower.
Giant Protector is still farming. I wonder what he's going for next. And actually, Wind Ranger gets murdered, I'm guessing. Like, that wasn't even a kill, was it? That was pure destruction. Oh, she got caught by that! Oh my god. Oh, that poor lady. Where was that even? I didn't even see it. It's this tree. It's this tree. Oh man. So the Giant Protector wasn't actually using that one to farm. He wanted to get the kill on the lady. That's some good reactions right there. That's really solid. Silence used. I'm not quite sure what for, but I guess. I suppose he wanted to prevent a black hole on Illidan, maybe? He honestly don't think that was gonna happen, but oh well. So Illidan is gonna stop working on Roshan. He deals a lot of damage, so this is actually a very quick kill if he doesn't get contested, which it doesn't seem like he will. And on top of that there's actually the cheese. Drops the bottle and he's gonna take it. Meantime, Giant Protector used another ultimate. He's just spamming it so hard. Finally got the Blink Dagger. I like it. I like it. Gives you access to a lot more trees. Makes you even more mobile. I would like to see him use the Nature Skies a lot more though.
What's with all the scribbling?
Still putting down trees everywhere. And now this is actually starting to become an issue, isn't it? Now we are reaching a point where Team Tinker, they can't really leave their base. Like, they are so scared all the time, as you can see right here. Like, this is a scared team. Illidan gets swapped in. And tree. Unlike 3 heroes. Illidan still getting hit, but activates the E-Blade on himself. He's got to wait for him. He's got a stun. That's a 4-second stun. It's not a 4-second stun. Down he goes. Black hole used. They really want the skill. I think they're gonna get it too. Maybe they won't. Holy shit, Illidan is still alive! And now he needs to retreat. Phoenix Egg used. Omni Slash. Takes down one of them. Giant Protector, he's looking for it. He just needs one punch on a Juggernaut. Not gonna get it. Juggernaut might die anyway. No, the Bloodstone heals him up. So in the end, the only two that really died right there were the Enigma and the AA. Look, nobody cares about the Vengeful. Like, Vengeful dies, that's what she does. But, nonetheless, ASUS is going to go ahead and take down these barracks. This is what happens if you let the Morphling get out of control. Holy shit, that hero's scary. He's just popping fools left and right. And like, the biggest problem is, there's like nothing Team Tinker can do about him. Right? It's not like they aren't trying, it's just that it's not working. Probably gonna see a butterfly come out next. Lifesteal? Or maybe just nothing. I can't see nothing working. Casual, no items. I mean, why not? Oh man. He's got everything morphed into agility now. And down goes the bird. From how much HP? Wait, I want to see that. Oh, not quite full actually. Solid 900 though. Yeah, solid 900. Oh no, 750. And there he goes. Man, that is ridiculous. Damage done. Holy shit. That is a lot of damage done. Wow. Bottom barracks. Even there, only 1 melee barracks left. And there it goes. 7 grand saved up. That's probably gonna do it. I mean, that's 2 sets of barracks down and Team Tinker can't fight him. They just can't do anything. You know, it was actually really disappointing the way this Treant played out. He's still just farming. He's not even... You're a douchebag, good sir. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I wonder what he's going for. You know, that's a pretty beefy hero. I mean, she's got 1600 HP. And now she doesn't. And she got hit by an ice blast. It's not enough to kill her. But, still. Juggernaut got his Abyssal Blade. So, that's actually a really big item. I mean, he hurts bad now. And having that big stun to initiate with is always nice. I don't know if it's good enough though. Because it's not gonna kill the Morphling. And you still can't really fight the Morphling. And that's really the issue here, right? Like, it's not any other hero. Like, the issue is not that they can't kill the Beastmaster. The issue is the Morphling. Who now got a butterfly. Did he sell something? No. Yes, he saw the Ring of Airkiller. And then got himself a new bottle. No. Maybe. Got himself a bottle there. With a double damage. To add insult to injury, I suppose. I mean, if he activates that, he hits for what? 600, 700 damage each hit. He's coming in. I took down the Treant Protector. Activates the double damage. Gonna be able to just kill the Phoenix Egg. Maybe not. But murders. Murders the Juggernaut. Turns around on the Wind Ranger. Still has to retreat. That's actually pretty good. Sorrow coming in. Hasn't used the Omni Slash. Uses it right now. Black Hole as well. And down they both go. That's actually really important. Beastmaster next in line. He doesn't stand a chance. That's pretty good. I mean, they got a lot out of that fight. There's a gem on the ground. Team Tinker, I mean, they aren't back into it, I wouldn't say that, because holy shit, this escalated quickly. But, hey, it's a start, right? Like, you ain't gonna win straight away if you're gonna make the comeback. It's a start. It's definitely a start. So, hey. I think they didn't press their advantage enough. Like, if we had to have the argument of, well, you know, how could Tinker have won this? They had this huge team fight at the bottom, right? And then they just didn't do anything with it. Like, they got the kind of team that can just win the game in 20 minutes. Right? Like, this is the kind of team that can really just go into the opponent's face and win the game right away. And they didn't do that. Instead, they just sat back and farmed. Or more accurately, let Illidan farm. And now they are dead. So I think what we learned today is don't let Illidan get farmed. Which, generally speaking, seems like a good idea. I mean, don't give Illidan all of the money in the world. Seems like a really decent idea, because look, I don't know much about demons. But that just doesn't seem like a good plan. If I'm honest. I choose to believe that the guy is like literally Illidan. Like, he's not even like just a dude that likes Illidan a lot. No, he is literally Illidan. Like, sitting in front of a computer playing Dota. You know, if you're gonna call yourself that, you at least have to literally be Illidan. I mean, that makes sense to me. Got a refresher on the Beastmaster. Got a refresher coming up on the Sansa. So this is actually, by the way, why I chose this game. Because I saw that like 5 heroes had refreshers and I was like, that seems funny. Turns out it wasn't. Turns out it was mostly cruel. Oh well. Tree. I hate that tree and Protector so much. He's just not doing anything. At all. Oh, that ridiculous motherfucker. Top tower goes down. Poor Adventurous Spirit gets ice blasted in the face. And the farming continues. There we go, got another refresher. The double roar is kind of cute. I mean, he's gonna struggle a little with mana, but actually it might be fine, I don't know. Necrobox? Does that have a mana cost? Yeah, not too high. Nah, he's gonna be fine with mana. Seems we're gonna see a final push. Chain Protector, by the way, is still level 15. Like, he's the same level as the Ancient Apparition. He's on a lower level than the Silencer. I mean, come the fuck on. Blast. Oh, so close. So close. Roar on the Juggernaut. Refresh into second roar? No. Just Ice Blast and Silence. And they're gonna take the barracks. Not even gonna bother with anything else. The Phoenix coming in with the Shiva's Guard. One of the barracks already taken down. Mini's still alive, but for how long? Offlane comes in, gets a few hits in. 500 HP already gone. They're looking to finish this right now. But they are taking it slow. Actually, Illidan is gonna head back, restore some mana. 3, 2, 1. Or not. I guess he missed it this time around. Ah, you deserve that one. Second war used on a Juggernaut, or is it actually the first one? No, it's the second one. Out of mana, he needs to retreat. He might actually die to the Sansa ultimate. Oh, he will. Holy shit. They actually got him that way. That's crazy. And the Necrobooks are charging in. Barracks already under siege. At 1000 HP. If this goes down, that's the end of the game. But Juggernaut can't buy back. Ah, you know what? That's gonna do it for today. Illidan is just like, no! We finish this now! And there we go, off the GG cause. That was pretty interesting, I suppose. Not the craziest of games, but oh well. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I would definitely appreciate it. Let's take a second to look at the end screen. So Illidan sitting on a solid 700 GPM. That's really good. And that Trian just, I mean, the Trian was rich as fuck, right? But like, he had the second lowest experience per minute in the game. I mean, come on. The lowest on his team, less experience than the Ancient Apparition. Yeah, you know. I like it when that kind of Trian is a bit more active. But oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you tomorrow.